Turn that down. I got some old school rock and roll metal, kind of get the juices flowing. It's been a long, awesome, beautiful month. A long day today, kind of chilling. Just did what needed to be done to follow through with Sunday, gearing up for the week with Mindset. Tomorrow's Mindset Money Monday. I'm going to come to you here to the Sunday sermon, the Amp Live Real Estate Show. This is going to be pre-recorded. You can watch it all the way through, chop it up, back and forth, and up and down. It'll be streamed live inside the Facebook group only, and then obviously probably monetized through the rest of the social media world is what we like to do. Do the hearts and the likes and all that good stuff. You can hashtag get Erick Paul live, and it'll give you all the videos that I've ever done. Well, most of them anyways, right? You'll find some awesome stuff that you can actually take into the field and use. So I'm going to give you some of the rants and raves of what's happening in the real estate market, the traditional real estate market, commercial real estate, single-family residential market, the creative real estate investing market, which is our jam, my jam, which is our cause and mission, and what's going forward for this new cycle, right, is the creative real estate investing firm. We have some awesome, beautiful, lovely things that are going to be rolling into 2024 that I will share with you as we start moving forward. But I would challenge you to take advantage if there's any links down below for us to chat. Let's rock. I know a lot of people are having a hard time trying to find deals. Easy peasy. Every single time it's easy peasy for us. It's like turning on a water faucet or a fountain or whatever you want to call it, right? It could be an ocean of leads. The bottom line is we go after leads where sellers want to sell. And yes, we go after and work lists. It's all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but let's talk about the leads, right? Yes, lead generating in a no lead market, a no inventory market, blah, 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 blah. I get it. I was like that before, even in the last cycle, and sometimes those dry spells going, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? But I always think of franchise, right? Franchises don't fail. Systems don't fail. People fail. And yes, people get tired and you get burned out and all that good stuff, but life is awesome. So enjoy while the time you are here with your family and your loved ones, and including your business and people that you're doing business with. Yes, there's some assholes and some jerks out there and bitches and biatches and all that good stuff. Can I say that? Well, I just did. The bottom line is it's true, okay? So awesome calls with all past, present, and future mentees of America, and hopefully you become a future mentee of America. One of the only programs on the planet where we train and mentor others one-on-one. That's right, one-on-one, and sharing those awesome top secrets with you, right? Just like Bruce Lee shared with his students. And I don't like to use the word student. It's more like mentor, mentee. I will be your mentor and we'll rock and roll and hopefully get you into the next cycle and rocking and rolling. Because I will tell you, if you make it past 5 years, you will be in this business for the rest of your life. And what I'm going to pass on to you is not going to take 5 years. Trust me, right? When I got a mentor, it shaved off 2 to 3 years of me spinning my wheels and paying those dues. I did come into the game with some ducks in a row. I also came into the game knowing what I wanted out of my company, how I wanted my business and brand to be perceived. So I did. That's just me, because I was coming from the corporate world and going, look, this has to work. It has to happen. And once I found out that it's real and people are buying properties for $10, $100 and leveraging and, stuff like that, which is all being done now because it's out there. You can get a wealth of information. You can get a wealth of shit information, and you can get a wealth of information that'll just overtake you and just keep on rolling and rolling and rolling and spinning your wheels and going, oh my God, there's so many videos. I got the winter coat on. I usually like to shave it up and be clean cut. Also got the red rock and roll money shirt, right, with the polo action rocking. Just the bottom line is, let's talk about some rants and raves. Deals. We got a 30-day challenge that's going to be coming up this month and rolling into December to roll into 2024. We're going to talk a little bit about AHA University. Not too much, but it's happening in 2024. Our goal is to create one of the large creative real estate investment firms. That's all we're specializing in. We want to work with you across the United States. You either come aboard or you don't come aboard, or we share with you how you can go out there and build your business, build your legacy, because that's what it's all about. And there's a couple of things that come to mind when we're doing some calls and with the mentees and things of that nature. Be here for Saturday, next Saturday, by the way. Put that on your calendar somewhere. It's going to be Saturday training around 2 p.m. And we're going to go in and we're going to do some live calls. We're going to talk with sellers. We're going to share with you how to qualify some of those sellers and NODs, notice the defaults, NOTs, notice the trustee sales, probates, all kinds of different data, different types of leads that you can go after. The only thing you got to shift, right, is the opening of the call, and that's really it. The rest of the call is the same thing for us, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. The mission is the submission. When you come aboard, you ever work with us, you'll know what that means. The goal is to get the submission, and once you get the submission, that's gold. That's gold, right? Whether they fill it out and do it out in the comfort of their own home, or we're getting it done, it's better. That's why you do it. It's all about muscle memory, right? You get the lead. We're going through that right now. We got some awesome mentees that are rocking and rolling, getting submissions and blowing down doors, working on that part to get some submissions. Some are at the mindset stage of things. Some are at the due diligence stage, the role play stage, the actual hey, throw me in, let's get in the ring and let's rock and roll stage. And then obviously getting deals, appointments, the art of walking the house, close of escrows, COE, all that good stuff, building a portfolio, whatever it may be. We just plug in the Amp Live method. We plug in the art of the deal. I will be working with you exclusively because it's still a selection process. Yes, there'll be other types of programs where then I will call you a student because it's not the full one-on-one mentoring program, but other programs like the 30-day challenge and coming in and learning how to look, I just need some help with this or that, where videos and all that stuff will help you, right? But with this, it's all based on muscle memory. Today, I'm going to share a couple of slides with you. We're going to talk next Saturday. We're really going to get into, and I'm going to share with you some software that's going to help you out in this business. And we got an awesome program with the 30 Days to a Deal Challenge. We have some stuff we're actually going to give you some free training, a couple of weeks of free training, get you up and rocking and rolling, doing deals and scaling up your business. We're going to share some templates with you. We're going to share some text messages that work. We're going to share email sequences and for your deal flow, right, as well as a series of texts and email and things that you can use, templates, right, that we've created and mastered over the years that we're going to share with you. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it. We may give it to you, may charge you for it, who knows. My goal is not to nickel and dime you because that's not my thing. I hate it. I hate it when people come to say, hey, you got a program for 50 grand, you're watching videos and PDFs and all kinds of other shit. And then they try to upsell you with another 20 grand to have a coach, not a mentor, but a coach that's going to call on the phone and they're probably reading out of the book and watching the videos as well. And then trying to share it with you just to hold you accountable. That's different. That's like an accountability coach. But don't you think you'd want an accountability coach that's actually in the damn business? I know I would, right? So without further ado, I'm going to open up some of these slides here. Okay, I'm even going to get into, I believe we have it open. I'm going to share a little bit of the software and how quickly it'll happen. Tomorrow is Mindset Money Monday, so be there. All right, put it on your calendar. Usually about 2 p.m., Mindset Money Monday. I'm going to share some stuff with you to keep you going. Because in this business, 99% of this business and your business and just in life is mindset. Because only you can fuck up your day. No one else can do it for you, right? You allow those things to happen. You allow words to hurt you and allow those types of things to happen. You got to squash those things very quickly because, one, you only live once. And you don't want to cry over spilled milk. I know I don't, right? So, and some people are just more sensitive to things. I get it. And then Tuesday, we're going to rock and roll for Out in the Field. We're going to share that with you. And then Wellness Wednesday, we're going to talk about healthy things. We're going to talk about your morning ritual. We're going to talk about anything that'll help. And if you want to be involved, we'll send you a link and you want to talk about stuff. You want to talk about health, or maybe you're a health coach. I don't care. I don't know. I mean, not that I don't care that you're a health coach, but that'd be awesome. Come on here, share some things with us and others. And on Thursday, same thing, out in the field, talking, finding deals, working deals, maybe some calls. And then Friday highlights, right? And the Erick Report, always, I'll be your host with the Amplified Real Estate Show and sharing those things for the week and gearing you up for the rest of the week. Or that's actually what it does, is to gear you up for the weekend. Okay, that's what we do with our mentees. And then Saturday, do some training, or we'll be out live in the field, or we'll be rocking and rolling deals together, because that's the goal. But here we are Sunday, so the Sunday sermon, rants and raves. I'll give you a couple of stories, right? Stuff that's on my mind. And I'm not going to name any names because usually the names are to protect the innocent or to protect the dumbasses where those stories come from, right? Or just, it is what it is, right? It's not my place to give names. I'm not going to do that, but the stories are cool. So like Saturday, I think it was Friday, Saturday, I can't remember. We're on the phone. We're working making some phone calls live, right, with the mentee. And we got this guy with the property. It seemed pretty awesome, pretty cheap, but, we got on there. And the guy was, a jerk, right? It's going to happen. But we train you for that, right? We help you with that. We work with you on the rebuttals and things of that nature, because about 1% to 3% are going to be jerks, right? 97% of the human human what was what I'm looking for, right? For the human society or society in that capacity is honest. They got integrity and loyalty and all that good stuff, right? They're good people. People are really technically good. But there's always those 1 to 3% where they're just having a bad day. And that's the thing, right? That we had to talk about after we're done with the call. Because he was a jerk. We're trying to get the information. You know, we don't know their property. Nobody knows their property better than them. So we're coming in through the outside. And he's probably getting hammered with calls all over the place. But that's where you should hire a professional, right? Hire a professional if you can't handle the calls. Hire a professional if you don't know how to talk to sellers or talk to buyers and things, right? That's when you go out and get a professional real estate agent or broker to help you. And don't bitch about it. But I think that's what happened with some people. Some people do that, you know, and then there's people hounding and calling and texting and all this good stuff. Of course, there's some laws that came into effect, but those are always, you know, that's all bullshit. Don't worry about it. We'll work around all those things. There's always a workaround. But it was kind of funny. We're on the phone, we're rocking and rolling, we're listening and stuff and moving forward because you got to get you on the phone, right? You got to get on the phone. But at least this lead came from where? From the software, from Surfing for Deals, right? What is Surfing for Deals? Well, you ever drive for dollars? You probably heard it in the industry. Driving for dollars, you get in your car and you drive around. You look for the ugliest houses on the block. That's how I started as a bird dog. Find me the ugliest houses in the neighborhood, the ugliest houses on the block, blah, 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 blah. I get it. It's old as shit. But, you know, hey, old school works with new school, and then old school comes back and becomes the new school. It always does, because we live in a world of cycles and trends. We live in economics. It's just the way it is. And we live in a world where Americans forget shits from 6 months to 6 months to 6 months, right? It's just part of it, because we're bombarded with news and bullshit and all and advertisements everywhere, right? And you know, but it is what it is. Check this out. So, long story short, that's how we got the lead. We're out there surfing for deals, copy and paste, boom, 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 30% response rate. Got some people to talk to in the pipeline. Say, great, let's call them up. This looks like an awesome, juicy deal. You know, probably like 50 cents on the dollar, 60 cents on the dollar. Let's do it. But that person might have had a bad day, right? They wake up, you know, they're angry at the world, and, you know, boom, boom, they just want to be jerks, or people are calling, or they're going, oh, didn't you do your homework? How are we going to do our homework? Yeah, we're doing our due diligence. You want to jump on the phone and talk real quick. What do you want to do with this and this and that and that and that and that? Go, look, hey, relax, man. We're going to do our due diligence. We'll give you a call. You got some time? Yes, we talk. And then that person acts like a jerk. And, you know, how are they going to sell property like that, right? You know, nobody knows what's going on with the property. Your goal is to do what? Put some sugar on that shit so you can sell the property, right? Don't put a bunch of vinegar and dog shit on it. Then, yeah, we're going to hang up on your ass. Or if I was you, I'd hang up on them son of bitches too, right? But you never know, because you never know what someone's going through, right? Maybe they're depressed, maybe they're going through divorce, maybe their mom's house, who knows? Situations can happen. We're not there to judge them, but we're also not there to eat people's shit. So we're there to qualify them. If we want to work with them, we will. That's the AMP Live method. That's what we do. And we're not. They think they're qualifying us, but that's not what is happening. We're always qualifying the seller, the buyer, the investor, and anybody we work with to decide whether we want to do business together or not. So it was pretty funny, but it was awesome. The mentee was kicking ass at the end of the day, and you know they're tough skin. They're ready to rock, and we're going to be doing some deals. Trust me, deals are on the table, NODs, and all kinds of other stuff are on the table for that young man and others across the United States of America. Right, male, female, doesn't matter. You know, right? As long as you can follow directions, be coachable, and take action, you're going to get your aha moments, and you're getting. You know, it's not a race. Sooner or later, you're going to get it. Things are going to go. Yeah, okay, cool. You just have to. You just got to go through the process, which is awesome because you don't have to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years to learn this stuff, right? You can be like me. I'm going to be your mentor, and we're going to shave off. Depending if you come in the one-on-one mentoring program, you already spend a year and a half of spinning your wheels, and maybe 20, 30, 40,000, 3,500 bucks. It does not matter, right? And you're watching all those YouTube videos and all that crap, and, you know, hey, I get it. But there's always going to be a point where you're going to get to a certain point, then you get a coach, then you're going to need a mentor to work with you and scale up your business, okay? So that's what's going to happen today. I'm going to go ahead and share that with you. We're going to share a little bit about, hey, how Surfing for Deals works, so you can go ahead and do that. We're going to be on Saturday. We're going to do the actual training, and there's going to be some videos rolling through the week, right? So make sure you watch them. Make sure you click the links. Make sure you're part of what's coming down the wire, which is 30 Days to a Deal Challenge. We got some awesome stuff that we're going to throw in there, right? Like the whole kitchen sink. And it's going to be an offer that's going to be undeniable that, hey, if you don't do it, you're probably going, shit, I must be an idiot for not doing this, right? And harsh things to say, I get it maybe, right? But it's a no-brainer because I wish I had this when I got started. I had to read books, right? Over and over and over. A little course here and there, over and over and over, and watch the CDs, right? Or even before that, because I went to my first seminar, I think when I was 14, 15 years old, right? And had to books, 20, 40 pounds of books with a bunch of cassettes, and had to read, all intriguing stuff, lovely. I was like, man, this is awesome. This is badass, right? But, gotta read the fine print and all that shit, right? It takes years to learn that stuff. Okay, and it takes years to be awesome at anything. So the things I was talking about, that's one conversation, which was awesome. And then the other conversation was all about kind of like, time. We're talking about that right now. It's time. Doesn't matter, even if you suck, but if you keep going, rocking and rolling, keep on moving forward, you can only get better and better and better to the point where you become a professional and an expert, right? You can survive in the business because you know more. You can do more, right? And it's true. So it doesn't matter whether it's like music or it's freaking, an athlete or movie star or, anything like that, right? There's always an alternative, and you pivot. You blow your leg out if you're a musician, that's one thing, right? You blow your instrument or you do something happens to you, right? God forbid, when you're a musician, or maybe it's an engineer of some sort, who knows what it could be, because engineer is going to be your brain. You're going to, do all the schematics and all that good stuff, or mathematician, who knows what it may be. But time, the longer you are in it, the better you'll be able to survive. But this is the great thing, right? When you have a mentor, it's awesome. Mentors, if they're willing to work with you, because not everybody's going to be wanting to work with you unless they see some drive in you, they see some fire in you, and you're bringing tremendous value to the table to them, whether it's making them money or helping them make money or helping them build out an apparatus or helping them build out something that's within their business, and you're delivering that to them, then they will work with you. Otherwise, they don't have time for you. Nobody has time for that shit. Even myself, I don't have time for that. So that's why it's a selection process, right? So let's get into some of this stuff really quick. I'm going to see if that thing's still pulled up, right? So first and foremost, we got AHA, AMP Live, right? AHA, Americans Helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time. 17 minutes, okay. One family at a time, doing our part, keep America back on track. And then AMP Live was born several years later. AMP Live Media and the AMP Live American Mentee program. And that's where we house all this stuff with the creative real estate investing, sub-2, all that stuff. Because look, some people say, well, no, I'm in the real estate business. And I say, no, you're in the marketing business. Because without marketing, without leads, you're dead in the water. The rest means shit. But you still have a learning curve to learn the contracts, learn the agreements, learn policies and procedures, right? Understand how to work with sellers, the art of the deal, how to put together a deal and structure deals, right? Because when you go with the one-trick pony wholesale, you can only do so much. You're done, right? Or if it's, hey, I'm going to throw a bunch of spaghetti at the wall, just throw offers, boom, boom, boom. Maybe it's working with the 10%ers or the 5%ers or others that are into creative real estate investing, or the bird thing, which is kind of doing some weird stuff, right? Because you can't get those refis. Who wants the 8, 9, 10, 12% interest rates, like hard money, right? But people are still bitching because even the last cycle, 6, 7, 8% was a good rate. Shit, back in the 80s, they're 18, 19, 20%, like credit cards, right? That's where the creative real estate investing is born. That's where it's always going to be born. That's where stuff's going to happen, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and share one more slide. So this slide right here is the American Mentee program, yes, powered by what? AHA, Americans Helping Americans, AMP Live. And we're adding a component called VIP Execs, right? That's a brokerage. If you're looking to get your license and you want to get your license, awesome. Or if you're already licensed, we prefer to go with the selection process at this point in time, where you have some experience, which maybe you're not happy at your brokerage, or they're not offering marketing, or they're not showing you how to do, how to compete against these wholesalers or creative real estate investors, or just investors in general that are taking and snagging your deals. Then, hey, you probably need to reach out, click that link down below so we can rock and roll together. And obviously, if that's not the case, for me, it wasn't. I didn't want to be a real estate agent and all that good stuff. Just want to I like the language of an investor, and that's what I want to learn. And so that's your opportunity for AMP Live, the American Mentee program. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to show you some stuff. We got some cool stuff real quick, a little PSA, this AMP Live Real Estate Investor Meetup that we're doing in Southern California. We're going to start firing that up again, and it'll be probably in the Southern California location, Chino Hills or Diamond Bar, or somewhere in that vicinity. Heck, it might be even in Orange County. We're not sure what county. Well, at least one of these two for sure: LA County, San Bernardino, or Orange County. and we're get together. We're gonna rock. We're gonna build that all out. We got something coming up here where we got a property. Check this out. This is where surfing for deals comes from, right? So proof is in the pudding. It happens every time. If you do it, you're gonna get leads. Your phone, your email, and text will explode with leads. Period. I don't care what anybody fucking says. The bottom line is, it's there. Even if you're in a town or this is not working over here in my area. Well, if you're consistent and you're persistent and you have discipline, you're gonna find it. Because that's when we come back and we go, hey, there's nothing there. Then we jump in and the next day, right? There's about 10, 15, 20, 30, and we're at a 30% response rate. Do the math. 4, 5, 6, 7 responses of sellers that want to do what? Say, make me an offer. Cash your terms. What does that mean? Right? Happens every time. Like this awesome Mexican, New Mexico deal. Look at that. It's only $280,000. Okay? It's up in the mountains. That's like equivalent to our Big Bear out here, right? Perfect for the nature lovers, right? Perfect for the ones who love the stars, who want to be one with, the dirt and shit like that and the trees, right? The one who you want to be one with Sasquatch, right? It's awesome. So, deals like that come up all day long. Okay, but that's where we come into play. We come into play, we help you lock them up, we help you negotiate them, right? And then we work together to do what? To get them sold, help build a buyer's list, all that good stuff. So you make it reciprocal. And then to the point where you're up and running, cool. If we did our job right, then you come back and say, hey, Eric, I got a deal. You want to buy it? You want to work with me on it? You have any buyers, right? It's a reciprocal love thingy, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to pull up the property, see if it comes up. Share the screen. Window. Where's that shit at? Point, there it is. See if I could do the window thing here and share it with you. Show you how easy this is. Where's that at? Boom. Okay, right there. There it is. Boom. So let's go ahead and share this bad boy with you. Okay. See if it's showing up here. Oops. Wonderful. There it is. You can see it. Cool. So I'm going to go through it real quick. It's going to be recorded. Some stuff it may just let it loose, or we may edit it. I'm not sure because there's private stuff in here. Okay, so here we go. Ready? So here's all these different keywords. So I'm going to share with you. Oh, that's probably what I didn't do. I'll share it with you after. We're going to share with you a keyword, right? Keyword page of keywords that you can use. But we're going to be very simple. We'll rock and roll into the software real quick. We're going to jump into this one here. And then we're going to jump into the wizard, right? Then we're going to go ahead and click next. Then we're going to go ahead and click. You got to put you got the housing in here. We're going to go next, but we're going to change this to November. November, what do we have on 12th? So we're going to we'll go 7 days out. And we'll go again right here on the 12th, right? And then we're going to go ahead. Yeah, Craigslist. We're going to hit some classified ad software, or I should say sites. You can plug it into Facebook. You can plug it into Zillow, but I suggest you do those separately. You can also program it when new deals come out. So it's working right now behind the scenes. And when new deals come out and they say with those specific keywords like for sale by owner, motivated seller, need to sell, divorce, relocation, blah, 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 blah. There's tons of them. You can program them. And once that keyword comes up, it'll pull it up and then it'll email you. You can also program it to send a message out to them, right when it comes out, right? Beautiful stuff if you can figure it out and make it work. Okay, so here we go. So let's go ahead and take a look right here. So we got 117 results. 2 commercial properties. If you're into commercial, cool, because more and more of that shit's coming down the wire, right? 2 commercial properties. The only thing is we're looking for sale by owners. If you're looking for wholesalers and brokers, sure, it'll work as well. But when you first start out, you're going to want to work directly with sellers, for sale by sellers, to get the best deal, eliminate the middleman until you get good at this, which when you're working with us, we're going to guarantee you're going to get good at it and you're going to get results. We'll guide you. Then you can go ahead and say, yeah, I'm looking for some wholesalers to help me out. I'm looking for some agents and brokers. And then you can pick your battles, right? And I'm not going to get into the full training. We'll do that on Saturday. It's going to be next Saturday. We'll get into that full training, right? So here's a couple of lots here. Let's check out this. So we got I've heard of this. What is this? West Loco. Okay, I'd be like West Local. Whoops, sorry about that. 118,000, right? That's not too bad for. I don't know where the hell it's at. Cash only. Price. Realtors are welcome. This might be a wholesaler, but we'll take a look. Boom right there. Boom right there. Where's that son of a bitch at? Okay, cool. Awesome. So it's only 100. Let's take a look at it real quick. Oh, it's been updated. Cool. It's near some stuff. All right, then we're going to go ahead and go boom. We go ahead and click that. going to do its thing. Then you got to do the whatever the captcha thingy, right? I believe it should work with the lion thingy. Verify. Boom. Now we're going to get some information here, right? Should pull up. Got the email. There it is. Boom. You can copy that. Do your thing. You can do text. You can save it. You can do text. You can go email. Then we're going to go like that. 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 Boom. It's done. Right? That's it. Do 10, 20 of those a day, and you're on. I guarantee it. Your email, your phone, your text is going to blow up, right? And our goal is to go through them. We're going to go through rebuttals for the 1 to 3%ers, but 97% of people, if you do this right and you do it the way we're going to train you on it, they're going to tell you everything from birth until now. It's a lovely thing. It's called the art of the deal, the Amplified method, right? And I will be your mentor. But for this 30-day challenge, it's going to be more in a coaching capacity, right? I'm not going to break it down, but check it out. The coaching program is going to be a little bit different. We got some awesome stuff we're going to give away or give you as bonuses to entice you. That's right. I'm going to tell you right now, to entice you to come aboard. It's not free. It costs money, of course, but it's minimal dollars compared to what you're going to spend anyways. I've talked to people where they go, no, I spent $6,000 already. That's been the last 6 months. I know some that spent $2,000 or $3,000 a month times 6 and still $0, right? Do the math. I guarantee it. And the same thing, well, hey, the price is the price. It's not like you go into a restaurant and say, hey, this filet mignon, can I get this for, instead of $100, can I have it for $50? They're going to tell you, no, the price is the price and the menu is the menu. So I'm going to serve up the menu, but I'm going to throw a lot of free shit on there, right? And we're going to go, shit, this is an awesome price. Can't get it anywhere. Okay, so it's a beautiful thing. I'm going to close this out, and we're going to go right over here back to where we started. And I'm going to share this with you really quick. Where's it at? Boom, the keywords, okay? So cool stuff. Keywords right here. And these keywords, they're going to be able to use, right? There's all kinds of them in there. So you'll never, ever, ever run out of deals. They're going to share the main websites that we use because you'll never run out of deals doing that. You can have anybody do it manually. This software, we always start off manually, and then we give them the bulldozer, or give you, as you come aboard the one-on-one mentoring program, the software to go ahead and use this stuff. Does everybody use it? No, they should. We do. Guarantee you. That's why no matter what someone says there's nothing there, we use the software, we go and find the deals, and we come back to the mentee and go, here you go. This just tells me you're not doing anything. Tells me you gave up, tells me you don't want to do it, tells me that you're lazy. Get off your ass in this rock, right? Let's do this stuff, right? So it's a beautiful thing. I'm going to shut all this stuff down real quick. I'm going to go ahead and put my mug back up here. Boom, there it is. Okay, we'll close that out. We'll close that out. And we're going to leave up the Amp Live. We already got Amp Live everywhere, so it is what it is. So the Amp Live Real Estate Sermon. Now, if you need to register for this is what we're going to do. So this right here, look, there's going to be right there, Facebook group. You join the Facebook group, okay? Get in there. If you're already in there, awesome. But if you're not and you see this video, maybe it's floating around, then you can go right here. Jump on that. Put that back right there, right? Is it there? You see? Cool. Show it. There it is. And then we're going to go down here where you can register, right? I believe it is right here. Okay, so you can believe that. Is it this one? Register to lock in your spot, okay? So you can register right there. Scan that. Or where's it at? Over here? Over here. There we go. Scan that to lock in your spot. Right? Then you get a link and all that good stuff to come aboard, and we'll work with you exclusively. I'm not going to get into what exactly it's all going to be. I just wanted to share that software and how powerful it is. Now, there's others out there that have had software like that, and they charge like $2,500 to $3,500 for the software and some training that goes with it. Now, it's not training to show you how to work deals, right? Reason I know this because I was at an event. I believe it was I won't name the names, but it was a cool guy. He does some Facebook stuff and lead generation and things of that nature, the bald head and all that good stuff. Cool guy. But we're there, and then someone said, hey, have you ever seen this software and this program to do all this good stuff, right? And ask him, how much you pay for that? Oh, it was like $2,500, $3,500. And they gave us some training on how to use it. But they're going, this is not working, this and that. It's just that it doesn't mean it didn't work. It just means they sucked at lead generation. They sucked at talking to sellers. They couldn't figure out, how am I going to get listings out of this? How am I going to get deals out of this, right? Because of the types of sellers that come down the wire. It's called the art of the deal. It's amplify the art of the deal. It's what we do, right? AHA, Americans Having Americans, right? The skill set that I'm going to share with you, the AMP Live method. And they had no clue. But the main thing is what blew my mind away is that shit. What? You paid how much for that? $2,500 to $3,500. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's insane. I can't believe that, right? But it's true. So we're gonna, scan this. We're gonna talk about it, right? We're up in the air. See, we're not gonna charge you. Trust me, we're not gonna charge you $2,500 for that shit. It's not gonna happen. But it's gonna be awesome when we get together and we rock and roll together. And we're going to do the cheat sheets. We're going to give you the copy and paste. We're going to give you, text, all kinds of stuff, right? But be there for Saturday. Check it out. You can see how powerful that is. You can see where the deals are coming down the wire. Right? When you search for deals, deals come and get you into the business very, very quickly, right? We've mastered this stuff. Proof in the pudding, battle tested. And that was my thing when I wanted to make sure that, hey, if we're going to launch a program, which we've had for several years now for the one-on-one mentoring program, right, is that it needed to be reciprocal, right? It needed to be a qualification process. You needed to be able to punch your way out of a paper bag. You need to be able to take directions, right? Be able to follow directions. Then you need to be able to show up to the party and take action with us working with you, right? Think of it as like training, right? And then eventually getting into the ring to go up against your opponent, right? I don't care what you say. Your sellers, investors, all that good stuff. They're opponents, right? It's either you or them. Who's going to win? That's just life. It's part of life. Our goal is to turn you into winners. Our goal is, hey, we know we win, and we're always going to go in. And if we don't win, it's okay. We're giving it our all to bust some ass or bust someone's ass in a good way, in a good manner, not a bad way, right? There's nothing wrong with winning, right? There's nothing wrong with rocking and rolling. There's nothing wrong with getting the deal that you know you need to get and then close it out. Is it okay? Yeah. I'm not going to lie. My wife says I'm one of the probably nicest investors there is out there. I'm not going to explain to that right now on this video, or maybe I should, right? It's because, we'll buy cars. We'll buy people's cars. We'll buy their refrigerators. We'll buy their stoves, right? We'll do some things to make sure it's all legal, right? To give them more money than we should be giving them, okay? But it all comes back. It's called the bank of good. It's called karma. It's called just do that. I don't expect to get paid back by those sellers or by, the ones that we wrote checks to. And if we do, awesome. If not, that's okay. But I know that sooner or later, if I need something or something comes down the road and you put it into the bank of good, God is watching out for me, my family, and others, right? Whether you go through bad, you go through the thick, you blood, sweat, and tears, it does not matter. It's all right here in your brain. We're going to share some awesome, beautiful stuff with you. Okay, so click that link or scan that, get in the group. If you're already in the group, you're probably watching this because it's being released in the Facebook group first. And then we're going to release it to the general population or general public, right? Scan that right there to lock in your spot and make sure. And on Saturday, we're going to do some training. I will see you tomorrow for Mindset Money Monday. Be there, be square, because you need this stuff. Mindset is super and powerful. It's the only thing that you can overcome any adversity in your life. Trust me, it works, okay? And some people, hey, if you're stressed out and feeling depressed, pick up Think and Grow Rich, pick up other books, pick up some books that are going to fire you up and get your brain rocking and rolling, right? Because the hardest thing to do is think. The hardest thing to do is to create thoughts and to create those thoughts to turn something into something where people that's going to be useful to America and Americans and our fellow Americans, right? It's one of the hardest things to do, I'm not going to lie. But it's yet some of the easiest things that you can do. But most people don't want to do it because it takes a lot of brain power and mind power and time to execute. Think about this and think about that, and then put those thoughts together, and then go, fuck, I'm going to execute this. No one's going to like my idea. No one's this and that. Who gives a shit, right? I get it. It happens to me a lot. Because when I first started, I was like, man, I got to have all my ducks in a row. I got to test, right? It's like the old school when the United States of America would make a product. They'd test. They'd test this mouse. They probably still do, but back in the day, they test the mouse or test whatever, and it'd go through regiments, right? Thousands and thousands of time to see how long it'll go without breaking, right? Does it work? Is it safe? Nowadays, people go, hey, that looks pretty good. Let's just throw that shit out there, see if it works, right? That's the way of the world right now. Bullshit. We don't deal with that. I don't want to deal with that, but I have learned, yes, I've gotten a little more flexible. It's only because we have the experience, so we can contract and all that good stuff and go back and forth. And because we know what we have, we're experts at what we do. But I still don't want to put out a shit product. Never will. Don't happen. Never going to happen unless a company gets sold or something like that, and then that's totally different, right? And I got no control. But the bottom line is that's the most important thing. Okay, quality. To come aboard for this 30-day challenge, hey, you're good to go. You got a pulse, you qualify, okay? Now, the one-on-one mentoring, totally different thing, right? You got to have integrity. You You got to have loyalty and you got to have communication. Communication can break down and be repaired. The other two cannot. And if you can't uphold those covenants or creed or credo, then it's probably not going to work for you. Yeah, but hey, we're not eliminating people, right? We got the 30 days to a deal challenge that you can come aboard, and I guarantee you it'll shave off 1 to 2 years of spinning your damn wheels if you join. The one-on-one mentoring program is going to eliminate 1 to 3 years. I should not even say 1. It's more like 2 to 3 to 4 years of spinning your wheels. And you're going to learn stuff that only 1 to 3% of American investors truly, really know understand, because I'm a clause freak, I'm a contract freak, and I'm very, 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 very stringent on how things get done, right? To the point, I'm not an asshole, I'm not a jerk, right? But I could be. But that's that's not what this is about. It's all about sharing with you. I got patience, trust me. I got more patience than I think I do, but that's because other people have told me that, and mentees have told me that stuff, right? So I guess it's true, right? So, but at the same token, they know that, hey, I'm all about truth. Truth in the American way. United we stand. Rock and roll in that all that you do. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Click those links down below. Make sure that you understand watch it back and forth, because I guarantee you I do talk fast. And on some of the videos, yes, people are telling me slow down and talk like this, like I'm from the Midway. I'm just kidding. No pun. I lived in the Midwest, okay? So I can do that. Can I? Sure I can. Why not? It's America. The bottom line is, right, I'm going to spit all over you here, okay? Because the bottom line is this. Look, America, it's the greatest country in the world. Freedom. That's what we're here to do. We're all here to build our legacies, right? And I did have a story, okay, and it's coming up right here in my mind. I just remembered. Okay, so this is the thing, right? Integrity and loyalty, okay? Now, there's things that can happen. Everybody has their trajectory when they get into the world. They're going to do this, they're going to do that, and then things start happening, and your mind starts going, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, the world's going to do this, the world's going to do that, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not sure, blah, 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 blah. And then time starts creeping on your fucking ass, right? Creaks. That's the only thing we cannot pay for. The only thing we cannot control is freaking time. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. What do you have to gain? Everything. That's what we're offering to you at the end of the day. And there are some stories that I had, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, right? I did some stuff in the past. No, I'm not saying anything bad, right? Just saying it career-wise. And then you make choices. And then your friends make choices, right? And at the end of the day, right? And you're moving forward. Things happen, right? With people, and they separate and things of that nature. And then, so like recently, right? I got some people that come back in my lives and this and that. And like, okay, yeah, do we refire up, not refire up? What is it, right? Are they still the same, right? Are they not the same? Do they got integrity and loyalty and communication all in there, right? How are they doing? Everybody wants to be like, I'm the Joneses, right? Are you a millionaire? You're not a millionaire. Did you fulfill your dreams and aspirations? No, I went this way and that way. Everybody, 9 times out of 10, is dissatisfied with their life in one way or another, or where they're at, right? And that's the thing. You don't want to let that shit beat you up. Bottom line is keep on rocking and rolling, keep on moving forward. I've heard that from some of people that I know that are even relatives, and others that are not, that are older and have given up, right? Oh, I gave up 15 years ago. I gave up 10 years ago. Yeah, they're probably in their 50s and 60s and 70s, right? And I ask them, okay, then why'd you give up? Right? And they'll give me an answer. And then I'll ask them, okay, then, what do you think I should be doing? Well, should I give up too? I said, no, man, don't you ever give up on your dreams and aspirations. That's one thing I did and I shouldn't have done. Now it's woulda, coulda, shoulda, and a day fucking late and $1 short, and it sucks, right? So what else do you have to lose, man? Just keep on, guys and gals, keep on rocking and rolling and moving forward, right? And yes, things are going to shift. Things are going to change, right? And you have to adjust, and you got to adapt, and you keep on rocking and rolling. If you keep on rocking and rolling, you won't perish. You won't give up. Now, this is for the millennials, right? For the millennials that are there going, oh, my God, the world is this and the world is that and all that good stuff. I get it. Or, you know what, I want to go straight to CEO and stuff, and I need to learn this and do that. You got to pay your dues. I don't care if you're Elon Musk. I don't care if you're Jeff Bezos. I don't care if you're that shitty ass dude. What's his name? The gate fucker or whatever, right? The bottom line is they all paid their dues. Yeah, they're geniuses or whatever, right? But guess what? They had to work their fucking ass off. Elon Musk was in a little suite. Bezos was in a little suite, right? Musk would sleep in the motherfucking place. You're not even supposed to sleep there. That was their house. They got rid of their apartment because they're doing all that work and stuff, kind of like the Facebook shit. Let's buy a house and let's get a bunch of programmers and make it all fun and shit and just program. Elon Musk was in there. He had a girlfriend. He had his brother. He'd program by night, do some other stuff by day, vice versa. That was their shift. And they kept hammering away. And eventually created PayPal, right? Then they created Tesla and all the other bullshit, right? So I get it. He even said it. You don't need a goddamn college degree. What you need is, you got to have a track record, keep on rocking and rolling, and keep on moving forward. All he did is read. Yeah, sure. Maybe he has a photographic mind. Maybe you can read a book and then execute that shit. Not everybody can do that. They like me. I had to fucking read a book for years and years and years, and then execute, right? Right? Or maybe you're like my daughter and read the book and then understand that shit. My son, read a book one time and understand what the fall. Okay, well, that's pretty awesome. Shit. Need you on my council, right? My board of directors. I like the way you're thinking and stuff, right? But the bottom line is the same thing. And with everything that we do, I'm going to wrap this up because I don't want this to make this too long. Shit, I'm probably going to have to chop it up into what? Yep. 3 videos, 15 minutes apiece. Because people's, brains only grasp, the first couple of minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, right? And I'm not teared hard. Like I said, it's the Sunday sermon. I'm here to preach. I'm here to rant. I'm here to rave. The bottom line is because I can. And if you don't like it, it's okay. Don't watch it. Don't be part of the group or leave the group. It's okay. Or press rewind or, slide or whatever you need to do. The bottom line is I'm all about the truth. I'm here for you. I'm here to work with you. I'm here to help you, our fellow Americans, yourself, take it to another level, take it to a better level, take it to a higher level. I don't care what program you've joined. I don't care how much you've spent, $3,000, $50,000, $100,000. Like I said, the highest I've ever heard was $150,000 for a one-day seminar to show you how to do it, how to invest. Right? Now, that must have been an Elon Musk or a Jeff Bezos type of seminar. You go one day, boom, yeah, they could probably do it because they're geniuses, right? Anybody else? Good luck. It's not going to happen, right? There's a lot of hype in the business, a lot of bullshit in the business. I don't do the hype thing. It's like a detractant to me. I see hype, I smell shit, I go the other way. I like to watch it though, right? I see what's going on. What do they got? What are you doing? What does that company do? What does that coaching company do? What about that investment company, right? It's just my thing. It's my choice. It's my lifestyle. Our lifestyle is what we get to do until that changes, right? But never, ever, ever, ever let anybody crush your dreams or talk shit and stuff that you had when you were younger. You want to do it again, then fire that shit up and let real estate hopefully take advantage of that, right? Because real estate is going to show you sales, right? And even then, maybe you might even want to do real estate. You're going a different direction. Shit, I'm going to do this online. I'm going to open a store. I'm going to go open a store. I'm going to do, who knows, right? Fashion or something like that. Or maybe it's opening up an actual store. I'm going to buy a franchise. I'm going to buy a McDonald's or Burger King if they are franchises, right? So you get the point. You get the gist. But never, ever give up because we only get to live on this planet once. Unless you're into, astrology and shit. And I'm going to come back as a dog or a bird or a fucking worm or some shit. I don't know, right? Bottom line is we don't know. I do know that I am a God-fearing man. I'm not a holy roller. I do believe in God and I do believe in my country. So that's what keeps me going. Whatever keeps you going, we're not here to judge. We don't care. I'm not going to tell. I'll tell you this, right? Personally, we worked with all kinds of people, right? All kinds of religions or no religions. Does not matter. That is not important. What's important is you. You. 80% of this is going to be all you. The other 20% will be some tech, but tech cannot be you. Tech cannot replace you. Tech cannot get you and construct and work a deal because deals are created and made. And if you're doing this business long enough, and if you have a big apparatus and you got enough people, like a brokerage of some sort, then guess what? Then deals will come down the wire. Yes, they will. And there'll be awesome deals, right? And there'll be no-brainers, but most of it's going to be construction and a deal. Hey, this is not a deal to someone, but to us, if you learn this stuff correctly, everything is a potential deal. And I'm going to explain that stuff to you on Saturday with our Saturday training. Watch the videos as we move all the way up until Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Click those links down below. Scan that QR code. All right, that's your ticket. People are doing this golden ticket stuff. It's been around forever. I'm not going to call it no golden ticket. It is what it is. Is there going to be gold? Shit, yeah. Everything I say, I'm going to be dropping gold. But we don't do any silver. I'm not going to share. I'm not going to drop any silver shit because that's crap, right? That's rehashed stuff that you see on YouTube and all kinds of other stuff. There's always going to be what? Real estate gold that we're going to share with you. Platinum, whatever the hell you want to call it. But it's going to be high value stuff. And when you get ready to rock and roll, and if you do decide and you come aboard, work with us, awesome. Maybe you want to take it to another level. I always say take advantage of that. There's a lot of people who don't take advantage of what we're offering, and they spin their wheels, and they want to try to do it themselves and want to try to do this. I get it, right? It's not for everybody. But this 30-day coaching will be for everybody, and it will help you change your life. It will put you in a trajectory that's going to, boom, catapult you into where you want to go, if that's what you want to do. You just have to listen and follow direction, right? Show up to the party. 90% is showing up. It's kind of crazy. When you show up, opportunities arise. And then if you understand and you're badass enough, you'll be able to take advantage of those opportunities. And maybe advantage is the wrong word, but you'll be able to absorb, you'll be able to benefit, right, from the opportunities that are presented in front of you. Okay. And if you're ever in Southern California, then look us up. Maybe we'll get coffee. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll chat or whatever, and we'll meet. I don't hide behind like email and text and all that good stuff, even though we use it for our business, right? Get on the phone with you all day long. Just click the link down below, set up an appointment, because you can only talk to so many people. At the end of the day, my day is what it is, and it has to be sliced up the way it needs to be sliced up. But take advantage of it, right? And if there's anybody else, if it's not me, it'll be someone else. But the bottom line is, let's rock and roll and let's get this going, okay? Let's get into 2024 and rock into 2024. I'm dating the video, of course, but it is what it is. If I need to edit it out. Maybe I'll reuse it, right? That's the beauty of this business. But the bottom line is, the best deals are rolling. There's tons of deals out there, tons of single family, commercial. There's hotels, motels, everything's out there. If you got stuff, people are sending it to us, right? And we're going to digest it. We're going to look at it. We're going to work a deal or not if it's not a deal. But send it over. We'll work it. We'll buy it from you. Or if not, that's okay too. But we got a new thing. It's called the Deal Room, right? The Deal Room in this Facebook group. It's called the Deal Room. Join it. Share your deals. This work deals with deals are going to be made and be made. And deals are made. Go in there and check it out. There'll be some other little chat we can go. We're just getting prepared for 2024 to be able to, rock and roll the way we need to. But when you're ready to step up and you're tired of all those other programs and they're just not delivering the way they said they would, or, you're tired of that, or maybe it was good in the beginning and all of a sudden it's not turning out to be what you really want it to be or thought it was. 9 times out of 10 that happens, right? Especially if they grow bigger and bigger and bigger, then you just become a number, and it is what it is. Unless you're rock and rolling and cruising to the top, nothing's going to happen for you, right? And who wants to be a bird dog forever, right? You want to learn the business. We're going to share with you on how to fish, right? Because if you're given fish, then once the fish is gone, you're going to starve. Then you got to figure out and then settle for scraps. Who needs to settle for scraps? Fuck that shit. Let's go. Rock and roll and all that you do. I'm going to wrap this up. 30 days to a deal challenge. I'm your host as always, right? Erick Paul of the AHA Live Real Estate Show. The Sunday sermon rants and raves. Be here every Sunday, or at least there'll be something that's going to get dropped on a Sunday. It may be pre-recorded. It may be live. This one's going to be pre-recorded, so share it with your friends. Do the likes. Do the shares. Share it with your family and go, hey, we got to get this guy to work with us, right? Like, we got to get this company and all these people and Erick and everybody to help us, right? We'll go to another level. Love to work with you. That's our cause and mission. It is true cause and mission to help our fellow Americans, right? To build up and change their lives, to break the chain and to build a legacy and to share certain things with you that I guarantee you, if you're not in the real estate realm or if you don't understand creative real estate, you will never, ever, ever, ever learn it or know about it. It's kind of like the banking, right? Banking system and bankers know shit that you don't and I don't, we don't, right? We're going to share that with you. That'll be your superpower. We're going to share our superpower and give it to you so you can share it with others in your family and do what you need to do. So true cause and mission, rock and roll in all that you do. Hopefully you have an awesome rest of your Sunday, or you're watching this on a Monday. Cool. Or maybe a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or just watching the video. It's okay. We're approachable. Let's chat. Let's talk. Tomorrow's Mindset Money Monday. Be there. And we'll see you on Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday, and then Friday for Friday highlights with the Erick Report and the AHA Live Real Estate Show. And then on Saturday for Saturday training. Be there. Take advantage of it. Jump in there, but it's only going to be inside the Facebook group. We'll do promos that'll come up on all the pages, my page and other pages, Creative Real Estate page, Sub-2 Master page has actually been built, and a group is going to be there. We built a group page or whatever for the Sub-2 Master. And that's for a Sub-2 Master product that's coming out in 2024, and it's going to fly under AHA University, and all the products that we come up with, they'll be there. We got some awesome stuff that's coming down the wire, along with VIP Execs, our sponsors, VIP Execs, and AMP Live Media. AMP Live Media is a production and video company. We're also going to be tapping into some software. And VIP Execs is a boutique brokerage that's doing real estate throughout the United States of America. So it doesn't matter where you're located. you can work with us. You can hang your license with us. We can work together and get the best of both worlds. Private sector, public sector, and I'll explain how that can work. I'll share a couple of stories with past mentors or even people that were in my life. God rest their soul. On those beautiful things that can happen if you move forward, and why you should probably do those things if it's part of you, if that's what you want to do, right? Either way, you can do one or the other, but you'll be super more powerful if you have both. And that's my opinion, because some people will ask me, and then others are going, "Oh no, this, that." Well, I'm going to give you the long, down and dirty of it all. But if you want to get your real estate license, or you're ready, we're actually right now we're looking for kind of like the one-on-one mentoring, right? If you are part of a brokerage and maybe you're not happy with your brokerage, or you're not getting the love, you're not getting leads, or they put something in the contract and then didn't fulfill it, because that happens a lot, right? Then maybe it's the culture or whatever. Then you need to come aboard, because you're going to learn the private sector, and you're going to learn the public sector, and we're going to share some of that awesome stuff with you that other agents do not know or spend thousands and tens and thousands of dollars to learn. Plus, you're going to learn the real estate side of things, right, with the buyers and the agents and the contracts and how to negotiate, because our CEO for VIP execs is kick-ass, and it's all about culture, right? So we'll take care of you. They'll take care of you. And there's some other things, resources that we built over the years, we're going to share with you as well. Okay, so take advantage of that. It's awesome, right? You didn't have to build them. We did. We have. Others have. So take advantage of all that experience. Once again, thank you to our sponsors, VIP Execs, Realty and Lending, and Amp Live Media. Here we go. The Amp Live Real Estate Show, right? Erick Paul, your host. And the Sunday sermon, rants and raves, rock and roll, and all that you do. You have an awesome one. Signing out here. Take care. Bye-bye.